Hey guys, Magnus Robert here, bringing you a brand new video. Just want to quickly kind of give a mini shout out to Nuclear Videos HD. He sort of did a very similar video to this, where he went through his favourite aspirational vehicles, aspirational buildings. So, little shout out to him, because he did a video a while back, but I just wanted to, say, because he did do it originally. But, of course, the link to his channel is always in my description. But, of course, I've got all the aspirational buildings now. I'm going, so I'm going to rank them from worst to best. Now, where I've got this from is the TapTap Wikia. That's where I've got the list of buildings, so I'll leave a link to that in the description. I don't know if this is all the buildings. There might be one they're missing. I'm not too sure, because of course it is a fan-run thing. It's not official or anything. It's all done by fans. I thought that the Springfield Dam may be a part of it, but apparently it isn't. And neither is the Rock and Hard Place, but whatever. So anyway, we're going to go from worst to best. So there is in total 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, there's 10. So pretty much it is a top 10. And let's start. So the worst one, I think, in my opinion, is the largest zirconia. Now, this apparently is a building, even though it really should be a decoration. Now, of course, if you guys recognize, this is the big diamond that we got. It costs you 5 million, so it is quite expensive, and it just kind of sits there. And of course, when you tap it, it like disappears, and that's gone, and it's gone. Of course, it's a thing in the museum. I mean, it's kind of cool to get, I guess, because it is, you're buying a big diamond, and it probably would be that much money in real life. Maybe, I don't know. So I do like it, but I just think in terms of actual aspiration, in terms of looks, it really doesn't do much for your town. So I've put that as the worst. Number 2, or the second worst, or so number 9, I guess, if you could say. Number 9 is the Money Mountain. I'm not a massive fan of the Money Mountain either, because I did like it. I thought it was okay, because it was cool to build it up in the Monty Burns thing, and I did like the whole Monty Burns thing. It was an interesting thing, an interesting little mini event, and we got a really cool costume in the end, so I didn't complain too much about it. But the actual Money Mountain itself really isn't that great. It is a bit of an eyesore. It does look really out of place, and it just doesn't seem like it should be there. So I mean, I've put that there as number 9. I prefer it to the largest zirconia, but I can't put it any higher than that. Anyway, moving on. Number 8 is the Sun Sphere. So, I mean, I'm not a terrible. I have a few problems with the Sun Sphere. Of course, it is 7,500. So sorry, 7,500. No, it's 7,500,000. Should have said. So it is quite pricey. It's another aspirational one. Of course, it's from that episode where Bart and Milhouse and they all go to it, and it ends up crashing, doesn't it? Like, it also ends up, coming down and, tipping off and smashing the other thing. But it's got the birds in it. I just think it's a bit ugly. It is a bit, it's a bit of an eyesore. It's also a bit clunky. It's hard to really place. I found it was hard to place anyway. So I mean, I just generally didn't think it was that amazing. So I've put it there. Yeah, I mean, it is kind of cool, and I do like the whole birds in it and stuff. But overall, I think it's not the best. Anyway, moving on. The next one is Homer's Skyscraper. So, of course, we got this in Halloween. I'm pretty sure it was a community prize. So that was pretty cool. Yeah, 30 billion, whatever it was. And then it came back to for 250 thing. So it's a community prize in Halloween. Of course, it's just like the Empire State, or I think that was meant to sort of be the Empire State, because I'm pretty sure what King Kong climbs, isn't it? But yeah, when you tap it, you get the Homer gorilla, big Homer gorilla on it. It looks pretty cool. He's there climbing it. So that's pretty funny. Yeah, overall, it's not the best. I don't like it. I'm a bit mixed on it being black and white. Like, it's cool because that's what it was in the thing, and I don't mind it that much, but at the same time, it kind of looks a little bit out of place because it's black and white, so I really don't know how to feel about that. But, I mean, overall, I think it is better than the others, so there you go. Next up is the Fortress of Chocolatude. Chocolatude? I don't know how you say that. But this is a level 45 building. This was 10 million cash. And of course, there's a big chocolate layer. And when you tap it, the little Chocobot, or whatever he's called, he leaves the chocolate building and he flies off. I'm not like, I don't know. It's pretty cool. I do like it. It is funny, and it is good to mix with all the other chocolate buildings, of course, like the chocolate chapel, and you got the chocolate shop, and there's a few other chocolate things, I think. There's another chocolate thing I'm forgetting, but yeah, the chocolate chapel, the chocolate shop, and this, you can mix them all together, and it looks good. So you can make like a mini like little land of chocolate. I think they should add all the rest of the just a few other buildings from the land of chocolate, because there are a few other things they could give us from that little dream Homer had. So I don't know, but this is pretty cool. Obviously, this isn't from that skit. This is from someone else. So it is kind of cool because it can mix it. And I know it's a bit, again, it doesn't look really realistic. It's a bit out of place, but I still like it overall. Next up though is the popsicle stick tower. So I kind of like this. Of course, this was really hard for me to get because I had to get both the popsicle stick tower and the escalator to nowhere completely legitly. The magnifying glass I didn't get legitly, but I got this one legitly. So it's 2 million, a massive stack of popsicles. It's just so weird, it's so quirky, but it's awesome at the same time. And I love it, so I'm putting that there. It doesn't quite the other two in this kind of trio of weird, quirky buildings. The other two beat it, but just because it's a bit boring and it also is a bit big. I always found it was really, really hard to put buildings behind it because it would block them all. So yeah, it's a bit awkward to actually fit in your town, I think, and that's for all three of them. But yeah. Anyway, moving on. Let's get moving on. So next up is the 50-foot magnifying glass. So I really like this one as well. Mainly I like it just because of the effect. Like there's like a little burning thing, and I love how that has an effect on whatever building you put it on, because it just makes it look like that particular building's burning. Really, really cool. This one's easier to fit in because of course the magnifying glass is actually transparent, so any building that's behind it you can still see pretty much. So that's why I like this as well. It is pretty funny. It's a funny thing, because of course if you want to be legit, you put it on the popsicle stick tower and it's showing it burning it slowly. It's pretty funny. Yeah, but I do really like it. 3 million. It is quite a lot, but hey ho, it's pretty cool. And of course, I've put in position in the third place is the escalator to nowhere. So I know I could have bunched all three of these. They couldn't, like, I wasn't going to put anything in between them. But yeah, the escalator to nowhere is definitely the best out of all three of these. Of course, this took me, this is 1 million. It took me ages to get this, but this one was much harder because of course I got it. It was there from the start of the game for me pretty much. So I was just keeping on trying to get it, and eventually I got it. Really, really cool. Of course, you have the people going up it, and then they just fall through. It's really funny, really hilarious decoration. I just love it. Building. It's aspirational buildings, Robert. Anyway, number 2. So the number 2 spot goes to the sit and rotate. Really, really wanted this in the game for a while. I think it is an awesome building. It's been seen quite a few times, so it was really relevant to add in the game, and I do really like it. It is really cool, so I had to give it to the sit and rotate. The second position anyway, because it's just really, really awesome. So look at it. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And I know it's not like amazing, like, I don't know, maybe some people, it also to me feels a lot more realistic to have in the town, and it's a lot easier to fit in. Like, there are other reasons than just the looks. Of course, pretty pricey, but hey ho, what can you do? It's only 10 million. And then we have my number 1. So, can we have that drum roll? It's, of course, the Krusty Burger oil rig for 8 million. So, it doesn't even technically... I don't even know if it technically counts as it, because it is a decoration, not a building. But they're listing it as an aspirational building, so I'm listing it as an aspirational building. But yeah, this is the Krusty Burger oil rig. So, this is an awesome, awesome building you place on the water, of all things. And I know it just sticks out so beautiful. It's so cool. It's easy to decorate. It doesn't really look... It doesn't look out to place to me. It might for other people, I guess. Also, it's just funny. You know, it's an oil rig that has a Krusty Burger on it. Awesome. Yeah, I don't know. It's just so funny. Yeah, I really just do love it. It just makes me laugh. And I know probably a lot of people are probably saying, oh, well, there's other ones that are much better than it. You know, the Money Mountain's better than it, or the Escalade's better than it. But for me, I just think this one is the best for it. However, there is one I think can beat this, and that is the world's largest toilet. If they one day actually give us that goddamn thing, because it's been in the files, I'm pretty sure since 2012, or at least 2013. You know, if they actually give us the toilet one day, then I think that will beat this, because I think that looks so much cooler. But I'm not counting the toilet yet because it's not in the game. So yeah, technically the winner for all my aspirational buildings is the world's largest toilet, but it's not getting it yet because it's not been added. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please tell me your thoughts. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Tell me your favourite aspirational building, or give me your complete list if you want. And yeah, I'll see you next video. Goodbye.